Hey guys, I am back again. This is Nawien and let's talk about Excel, a very famous Excel function, and we're gonna talk about Vlookup. So, I will tell you one important thing about it. Actually, Vlookup in Excel is very useful for looking for a specific information in your worksheet or workbook. And many of our learners have told us that they want to learn how to use this VLOOKUP function in Excel. And it is same in all the versions of Excel. And VLOOKUP is an extremely useful tool, and learning how to use it is very easier than actually you think. Okay, so let's jump into it and let's open the Excel file. Okay, so I have the data now, like name, age, salary, experience. So here I actually wanted to get the data or get the details of particular person. So I have the data here. This might be the raw data, and I want the data here. Okay, I want the data in this box or range. So basically it will go like this. If you want to type in, or if you want to go to fx the function, click here, you would get all the functions. So let's check for VLOOKUP. Okay, go. Okay, so it gives the options for VLOOKUP, and let's go to the first option. Okay, now it says lookup value. So what do you want to look up? So I actually wanted to look up Mr. John Smith. Okay, and the lookup value is this, which equals to John Smith. And table array is the data where you are actually looking from. Okay, so the table array would be this, the complete one, C3 to F9, C3 to F9. So basically why we take from C3, I'll tell you that in the column index number. So let's click here and it will uncheck. Okay, so now column index number indicates or the number you wanna have the lookup value, and basically I would call it as the result. So if you want to have age, okay, this is age, salary, and experience, right? So if you want to have an age, so the age is in this cell. Okay, basically this has this, when we take from C3 to F9, the C column would be the column 1. So if you want to have age, the column of age would be 2, of course, 2. So, and if you want to have a range lookup, this will always be, should be false. So what is false mean? Okay, true or omitted. So the range lookup is a logical value to find the closest match. So here we are not looking for a closest match. We are looking for an exact match, which should go as false. Okay, then let's click OK. Here we go. Now we got the exact age of Mr. John Smith. So you can see the formula here, and when we select this, you got all the details whichever are in the formula. C3 to C9, I1 to I12, and this is what the actual result is. So this is what it does, and let's check another way. So the next way of doing a reference lookup, a VLOOKUP, is just type in equals to VLOOKUP, and if you got a VLOOKUP, just say tab, and it will automatically opens the bracket, and use your arrow keys, and you will select that I12. And after everything, you can see there's a lookup value. So lookup value we always took as John Smith. So the lookup value, and after that you want to separate you want to separate this value or lookup value with a comma. So comma should be always there. Now you can see the table array got highlighted. So what you want to do is just go to the table array like this, and you want to select everything like you did in the earlier one. So separate that by comma again, and you will see the column index number again. So column index number would be the salary is under 1, 2, 3. So 3. Third is the column, and we want to select that as false. And close that bracket and push enter. That's it. So you got 32, you got salary. So now if you wanted to copy this file like this, or you want to select all the files and you can copy that, I would do that by the keys shift and down arrow, and do a Control D. Okay, boom, that's it. You got the complete result of that particular column, and you can do that in the same for salary as well. So Control D, that's it. And if you wanted to do, copy this from here, it won't copy as normal it does in the column. So row wise you should make some changes. So I would tell that if you wanted to copy this and paste it here, you should lock some details. So what you want to lock, and this is called constant. So the I should be locked, and you want to make that constant. You want to make that freeze. So what you want to do for that, let's eliminate this. Let's do a VLOOKUP again. Let's select that cell, and after selecting this cell, just push F4. So if you got F4, you would get $sign before and after the letter I. That means the cell got freezed. So now comma, and go to table array, comma, 3, comma, and false. That's it. If you wanted to copy and paste the column from here to here, you would get all these errors. So why I am getting these errors, I would tell you. So if you can see there, the cell John Smith got freezed. So but we want the data or the result for Kevin Michael. So what you want to do is we want to only lock I. So let's see if it works or not. So I am removing the $sign after I. That means I am locking only I. So whatever whenever you put a dollar sign before something, before a letter or the number, it will get locked. So let's try now. Let's copy and paste. Boom, that's it. You can see now Kevin, Michael, Ambrose, Peter, Harry. That's it. So if you wanted to copy this to here, it is still showing the error. Why? Because the experience column is a fourth one. So let's change this to 4A. Now you can see it is still giving the error. Why is it still giving error? Because when we lock this data, it got locked. But if we are copying from the first row, the first column to the next column horizontally, you wanna make some changes. I made some changes in the column I, and also I wanna, or we should log the or freeze the data in the table array as well. So if you can see, when we open that cell, you would see D3 to G9, which is incorrect. So we want to just drag it here to here and just push enter, and that is it. If you wanted to drag this, you may do that and you will get that as well. So this is how we do a VLOOKUP within a sheet, or if you want to do in the next sheet or within a workbook or the next workbook, you may follow the same rule. Let's try it again. Let's try this way. Let's do it in this VLOOKUP tab, select this, comma, and just go to sheet 1, just select as we did earlier, and comma 2, comma 0, and close the bracket, enter. So if you can see, there's a difference in the formula. So why am I taking 0 instead of false? 0 represents false, vice versa. And you can lock this as well. Just push F4 here and F4 here and put a dollar sign before a G, because if we wanna lock G, we have to paste a dollar before the letter G. Let's enter. Just copy that, and let's try to copy this and paste here. Let's change the column number 3. Boom. 4. Boom. And that's it. Let's do a Control D, and we got the result. Okay, so this is how we do, and this is not a rocket science, and it is very easy and important when we want to use this tool for getting the data soon. Okay, that's it for today's video, and let's meet in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye. I am Nawien for the Beguiling Beers. See ya.